So right now, for a crypto holder to be able to buy his coffee, basically he needs to go to an exchange, he needs to go through all the KYC process, he needs to go to the 10 minutes of understanding how it works, he needs to get it to fiat, then to go somewhere to cash this fiat out, and then to go to the vendor. This whole process is cumbersome, it doesn't make any sense. It has so many people on the way, that takes fees, that takes times. It takes the whole shopping experience to another level. You have to be a programmer to do that. You have to copy and paste numbers. Everything is extremely difficult, and shopping is not that way. Shopping should be you going, standing in line, having your coffee. You're out. This is how shopping experience should be. And this was our main effort, because to bring this experience to a world that is not ready for it was extremely difficult. But this is what we do. So basically what we do in Zeex, to put it very simple, is we're giving crypto holders finally the ability to take their crypto shopping. That would be saying that in one line, I guess. And we do it in a decentralized way, without fees, without conversion to fiat. Basically, for the first time, a decentralized way to take your crypto shopping.
So crypto to Amazon, crypto to Starbucks, crypto to Nike, crypto to Adidas, without going through exchanges, without going through fiat. Keep it very easy, a user experience which is based for consumers on the one hand, but behind the scenes we're doing some complex stuff to make sure that suppliers feel confident to tap into the protocol on the one hand, but for us as consumers, to make it liquid for us immediately. We don't need to be stuck with our crypto in our wallets. So the gift card industry is about a $700 billion economy, okay? And actually, when a gift card supplier brings 400 or 500 brands to the protocol, meaning that those brands are liquid for you immediately. What we actually created, we created a liquidity network, we created an easy and tangible way to move between crypto to products and services. We are disrupting actually the crypto payment method.
So basically, it's about breaking the paradigm of the old way of thinking, of converting to fiat and then converting to the products and services. So the idea is to go straight from your crypto to products and services. There's no need for fiat in the middle. There's no need for a credit card in the middle. There's no need for Visa. There's no need for MasterCard. There's no need for anybody who can cut the cord. You can use your crypto and go directly to the vendors, directly to products and services. Gift cards is just a means to an end. This is what we use now because this is our possibility. These are the rails that we can ride on. But along the vision, more along the vision, it would be directly from crypto to products and services.
It's more efficient for the suppliers. It has never been more efficient for you as a consumer. You don't need the credit card companies. You don't need exchanges. You simply take your token, you buy, you make sure you receive your Adidas or your Amazon directly. This has never been more efficient. And how do we know that? We see the suppliers tapping into the protocol. They like it as well. I'm not trying to diminish their business. We're trying to bring more business in an easier way. So we have about 500 brands already. We're working with gift card suppliers around the world. So they're bringing hundreds of brands, top brands, okay, first-tier brands into our protocol.
The product will be fully operational just after the TGE. So we already have a working beta on the blockchain. It works great, and it's going to be out.
The fact that we have a product already up and running and that will be released right after the TGE makes it clear this is our motivation and this is what we're going to do. The fact that we have 450 brands already available, the fact that we have a Russian supplier also entering, the fact that we have more suppliers entering this market, meaning that there is confidence in the solution.
I would add to that the team that is very experienced. Each one of the team has already done projects like that in the past, very big scale projects. And I would add to that as well that the fact that we're solving one of crypto's main problems. Basically, we're giving crypto holders the ability to shop, and that's something that wasn't done properly yet.
So the challenges are amazing. We love challenges, okay? If there were no challenges, we'd probably not go into this project. We have technical challenges that we overcome them. We have financial challenges, the way to move from fiat to crypto, from crypto to fiat, which we're also winning day by day. There are challenges in user experience perspective. I mean, there are no really mass consumer products or use cases that have been adopted in the crypto industry except of investing and speculating. So we're trying to create something normal in this industry. This is what keeps us up and running from a marketing perspective, full management perspective, R&D perspective, and we're loving it.
There's also a strong technical challenge and that we were able to solve, which is bringing off-chain assets into the blockchain.
So let's speak about the Zeex token for a second. Okay, the Zeex token has some major functionalities, but in order to create a marketplace and based on our affiliation with our sister company and our know-how of the gift card industry, we know not only the challenges and the advantages, we know also the problems behind the scenes that the suppliers have. In order to create an economy, we need to make sure that the supply side is totally solved. So the first utility is the login function. Okay, once you have a Zeex token, once you're a holder of a Zeex token, you're able to go in and out of the system without continuously identify yourself, going through KYC. So have an experience which is good. The second one, the second utility here, the second function is to make sure that there is no fraud, there is no double spend, and there is no other fraud issues here. And then we're using the Zeex utility token as a collateral till the transaction takes place. We know that transaction time in Bitcoin can go up to 2 hours. We've heard of issues in Ethereum that it doesn't take 10 or 20 minutes, sometimes it takes longer. So we need to make sure that the gratification of you as a consumer happens immediately. Okay, by using the Zeex token as a collateral, we make the transaction happen immediately. Now this kind of stuff helps the supplier know that we take care of his money. Don't forget, a gift card, a code, is worth money. Okay, so once it's on our decentralized protocol, he needs to know that we're taking care of him and his money until it reaches his consumer. Furthermore, you can pay with the Zeex token. This is not our main functionality. And you can also influence the way this economy grows. So if you're a big hodler of the Zeex token, you can say, hey, we live in Singapore, we live in India, we live in Hong Kong, and we don't have enough brands. We will focus our BizDev efforts in those geographies to make sure we grow faster. The lack of regulation now will not enable merchants to receive crypto. Okay, this was one of the barriers to entrance when we sketched the architecture of the solution. This was there already. So it is clear they're going to get fiat. Okay, so we need to make sure the process is seamless for them. They provide gift cards, they receive fiat. We as consumers pay with crypto. We pay the same amount that you would pay with dollars, pounds, or yens, or whatever kind of currency, okay? And you get the same face value. The most important thing, we as consumers pay no commissions whatsoever. We pay no fees whatsoever for the fact that we are using crypto. Merchants get fiat. Liquidity, naturally, all of our contributors and all our fans around the world want to know about exchanges, so I cannot speak about exchanges. The only thing I can say, naturally, we're speaking to all of them, okay? But as for liquidity, the first part of it, and Apan just mentioned, we're gonna have our product available on day one, meaning we'll need liquidity. So we've implemented already a liquidity network into our platform that will make sure that on day one, you'll be able to shop, okay? So regardless of exchanges, okay, you'll be able to shop on day zero. So naturally, when we finish the TGE, you'll be able to pay with Ether, okay, but quite fast afterwards, you'll have all the top coins available for you to pay with, okay? And as I explained, the fact that we're using the Zeex token as pledge, as collateral, so the smart contract continuously monitors when the transaction is being done. Once the transaction is completed, okay, the pledge, the collateral is being released back to your wallet. So you'll see once you receive the gift card and the gift card supplier receives his funds, the smart contract releases back the Zeex token back to your wallet.
So obviously our main focus is about the biggest coin. So if your coin is in the top 5, you're in our radar, we're looking for you. If it's under the top 20, most probably it wouldn't be an effort that we're doing right now, because our energies are directed to whatever brings the most value to the most people. You know, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum of course, and what else?
With many more on the list to come. Well, we're going to start with the top 4. The decision is, we work in iteration, we're high-tech people, so we decided that scale-wise, solution-wise, it was availability was, and confidence were high, so we chose it as an initial solution. It's definitely not going to be the only blockchain / ERC. We're considering writing our own ERC, and we're speaking to many other protocols right now. So it has to do with geography, it has to do with volume, and it has to do with growing. It was our initial decision. We're very happy on that. So the protocol is built on that, but we're continuously checking new solutions out there. So people that are not in the crypto space will come in probably in a later phase. About 6 to 8 months after the TGE, we're going to have the other way around. People will be able to come with gift cards, okay, and move into crypto. Now that's fun because we're lowering the barrier to entrance, okay, and suddenly people will have the gift card as a kind of a stable coin, okay. So they can always go back, so they're less afraid of the volatility and the market of crypto and blockchain, which seems very threatening to fiat people.
Also, in another way, when I'm talking to people that are not crypto, their main barrier to entrance is the question, what do we do with that? How do we use that? How do we spend it? So I think that our solution enables people that are not into crypto realize a better part of it. Like, okay, now I understand it. It's like real money. You can use it. You can buy with it stuff.
We speak a language. We create a bridge between crypto to fiat and fiat to crypto as well. And you see it in our team, advisors, the way we speak, the fact that we bring a product, the fact that we have partners already, not only brands on the one hand, but also people that think financially, how is it going to work? Looking ahead in a world that has regulation already, that accepts crypto on the one hand and understands that blockchain is here to stay and crypto is here to stay. So I believe that Zeex would be exactly that gateway. So first of all, 2 use cases, one online and one in-store. Let's assume for a second you don't have a Zeex token, because if you have a Zeex token, it's 3 taps and you're out. If you don't have the Zeex token, so the first time you'll need to buy it, okay? During our token sale, buy it from our website right now, okay? After the token sale, you will have a liquidity network. Again, I cannot speak about exchanges, but you will have a solution that you will be able to buy your Zeex token. Once you have it, you enter our app, okay? You choose the brand that you would like to buy, so let's say $50 of Starbucks, $500 of Amazon, etc., 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 all the brands depending on your geography, and you get your denomination, you see it in your wallet, you pay with your Ether, you pay with your Zeex token, you get the denomination. Online, you simply go to the Amazon website, you buy your favorite headphones, you paste the gift card code in the checkout form, and that's it, you're done. 3 taps and you're totally done. An in-store experience, let's take Costa or Starbucks for example. You have your code, you order your latte, you reach the cashier, she swipes your phone, you get your latte, you walk out.
So basically there are no cards, there are nothing else that you need to hold, just your phone. You have all the brands in your phone, you have all the gift cards in your phone, you can buy online, you can search through the things that you already bought, you can stand in line and get swiped with the cashier, you can go online on your phone and buy there. That's the only thing you need, your phone.
I have to say there are some merchants that are still working with older technology, and then sometimes it really depends on the merchants itself, but on the big brands, these are the experiences that we are looking forward to. Our vision is first of all to disrupt this industry right now, because it needs disruption, okay? So immediately to make sure that people can spend Okay, create use cases for mass consumer products. Okay, create a use case that people can take their crypto and start shopping tomorrow morning. In 2-3 years time, when the regulation will be fine and no one will speak of a bubble anymore and no one will speak of a market which is volatile and stuff like that, hopefully we will be there already. We will be installed in the merchants, we will have all the brands, and then we can really speak of a payment method which takes us and takes blockchain as an infrastructure and crypto as a payment method to the next level. In a roadmap, you don't only see the first app that's going to come out, and again it's coming out immediately after the token sale, but you'll see also the native apps. But as for the vision, once we'll have that many merchants and that many brands available, and we'll see that the market share goes up, then we'll start talking about deep technological infrastructure developments of blockchain for the gift card industry on the one hand, and from a consumer perspective to see how you can utilize those codes in one card or one way to use them all. So this you'll be able to see in our white paper, you'll be able to see it on part of our roadmap. I'd be more than happy to share more details about it. Everything, by the way, everything because of the hummus.
Basically, I think for different reasons, Israel has a strong technology orientation. So as you know, it's like one of the biggest, if not the biggest, startup scenes in the world. And when crypto or any other or blockchain or any other technology, new technology comes up, Israel is usually one of the first markets to adopt it. We have great minds there, our team and beyond our team. And I guess this is why, because the new technology is always adopted very fast in Israel. This is why blockchain is so strong there.
And I think with crypto, for the first time, language is no barrier. Okay, so Israel has always been startup nation. So at the forefront of technological skills and stuff like that. And suddenly with blockchain and crypto, every company looks also for a different way also to approach this market as well. So it's amazing to see what's happening right now in the scene in Israel. Every startup is speaking blockchain, is speaking crypto as well, which makes it crazy. Because again, you see many projects and you need to due diligence the projects and do it very good. But I see a great future for the not only the startup industry in Israel, but also the blockchain and crypto industry in Israel. This is a revolution. Okay, doing the public sale in a project like Zeex means that we're giving the power to you to move this economy, to make something happen in your lives. Take your funds, take your crypto, and start shopping. If you're not into ICOs and token sales, don't contribute to the Zeex project. But the major thing, make sure you buy a Zeex token, okay? Because then we want you to buy your coffee, buy your Amazon, buy your Adidas using Zeex. Okay, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, if you're a hodler, if you have crypto, please come into the platform, see how for the first time you can use it to really buy earphones, jeans, coffee easily.
So behind the scene, it's super complex, by the way. Okay, to make, yeah, you know, it is what it is, Josh. Yeah, I cannot beat around the block. Okay, he's saying the consumer chain is so simple. Behind the scene, we're doing some major tech development to make sure this can happen. Okay, blockchain, the blockchain revolution is here to stay, but we haven't reached that phase yet that everything could happen like this. Okay, so we needed to create a very complex solution behind the scene and stable solution to make sure that the user experience from our perspective would be such as Apan just mentioned.